Are we gonna go, you know what? Yeah, let's go find Noah.
Good job, my boy. That's my turn. Good job. Thank you. Bringing home the meat.
Yeah, nice shot.
So it's December. Time to start tagging out some does. That's about two things: meat and management. And all the properties we hunt, we have a lot of does. Here in Georgia, we have so many does that we can kill 10 a year. So time to start tagging them out.
Alright guys, so I'm out here at one of my favorite places to hunt. I haven't taken a buck here in 2 years almost. Actually, hard to believe it, right at 2 years I think. But there's a lot of does here and we need to continue to manage them. That's actually part of our agreement with the landowner. I am a stone's throw from his house, but I'm backing up to a huge property. It's probably a total of almost 100 acres of nothing. There's one house way over there, so basically one house and 100 acres. But this property is kind of right on the edge of what we would consider the suburbs and the country, and it's got a lot of does. So I'm here to try to get one tonight, but it'd be awesome to do it nice and early, get her out in the daylight, and on to processing. So we'll hope for the best. It took me a little longer to get in here than I meant to, hanging a stand, and I even had to cut back a few limbs. But this spot has been getting a lot of activity, a lot of does, and even a few bucks. I just haven't seen a buck that I really want to take this year yet. Been letting some big ones pass here and not trying to target them until next year. So we'll see. Hopefully meat and management operation today is a success. Arrow looks just about perfect. It's always nice when a plan comes together. Man, this is so great. Just another blessing. Meat in the freezer. And it's early. My fingers were just starting to get cold. Big doe. Success. It's 5:15 and I'm headed to the processor and I'm almost happy. So, December, let's keep rocking and rolling.
So the thought in the 11th hour with a few days of extended archery in an area that we've been watching but have stayed out of in favor of some of the larger properties that have definitely had bucks on them and have had opportunities on them, but just nothing that we wanted to close on. I'm not too concerned about not having a gotten any venison this year since I contracted alpha gal, which y'all want to find out about if you don't know yet, and have had to leave red meat, including venison, off my plate for a while. But hopefully the treatment that I'm getting, which is the only thing I could find, will give me an opportunity to eat it again. Whether or not I go to eating the deer that I'm going to shoot today, somebody will. So we're good in that respect. In the meantime, we've been seeing some really shootable bucks on one piece of property that we're going to sneak into this evening, and we'll see how it goes. It'll be a kind of a unusual setup. The advantage that we have is that, so far as we know, there has been no people in there, no human activity in that area. We're up against unhuntable land on most of the sides of it, so we've just got this chance to get in there. One last opportunity for me to kill a deer this year, so that's what we're doing. Well, we've been watching really too many bucks together for the last few nights, and we just had 6 or more doe come in, high alert. Whatever. They didn't spook because of us, but they were on edge when they came in here, and they sort of bugged out and were followed by 2 bucks. One of the does freaked. They all ran away. Then they came back in again. 6 doe, spread out over about 10 minutes, followed by no less than 4 bucks, of which 2, were ready to come home with us. One of them got excited, chased after one of the does. She ran. They all freaked out. And so we've just been watching what can only be described as rut behavior. January 28th in the Piedmont. So much for the rut. We watched the biggest deer of all of them chase one of the smallest does of all of them. He is the dominant buck, it looks like, and he chased that little doe off the reservation. So, second rut, it's a real thing. Continuous.
Back in a familiar tree tonight. I killed a nice buck here, true suburbs. Last year around the same time. I get 3 more weeks of hunting in this county, and that is why I'm here, because everything else is closed, and this is one of my only spots that I have for extended archery. So I'm here for a doe tonight, which is about meat and management. They're trying to manage this place a little bit better, and I had the perfect wind. Slipped in here after work and forgot my base for my camera, forgot my SD card for my camera, so I'll be filming with the phone. Oh yeah, feeling good. I like my chances. All right, so you guys be sure to check out Circle E Ranch. They've been awesome to us in extended archery season for the last couple of seasons. Josh has a heck of a good operation going. How many deer did you say you took in this year?
Approximately close to 1,100, maybe a little over.
And there are not a lot of processors here in Georgia that are doing extended archery, so we appreciate their support. Gives us a place to still get all this pretty deer meat.
Well, meat management's over. Had a great season. Killed a lot of deer, killed a lot of big deer. And when it comes down to it, that's what we do it for the meat, feeding our families. So, yeah, leave us a comment, how y'all did, and like and subscribe.